Okay, page 475, section 7.5, number 8. Number 8, here we have square roots of 10 times parenthesis 5 minus square roots of 3. So here we're going to take the outside number, multiply into the parenthesis. So just remember that outside number stay outside number. 5 is outside, so 5 is outside times square root of 10 minus inside was inside. Inside we have 10 times 3. After that, keep the first number, keep the 5 square roots of 10, keep the minus. We're going to break down 10 to 2 and 5. Here we're going to check. We have 2, 5, and 3. Okay, we have here 2, 5, and 3. We want to see any pair or not. Since there's no pair, ignore the 2 and 5. So all you need to do is just multiply 10 times 3 together. So they give you square root of 30 inside. Next, let's look at number 10. Number 10, we have 7 parenthesis square root of 50 minus square root of 18. So again, we're going to take the outside number, we're going to multiply into the parentheses. So take the 7, multiply into the parentheses. Numbers outside stay outside. So we have 7 square roots of 50 minus 7 square roots of 18. After that, keep the 7. Let's break down 50. 50 we have 2, 25. 25 and 5 and 5. For square roots, we are looking for pair. Two numbers, they are the same. They become 1. So here's my pair of 5. So 1, 5 goes out. 2 is by itself. So 2 stay inside the square root. After that, bring down the minus 7. Let's break down 18. Will be 2, 9, 3, and 3. So here you can see a pair of 3. So 1, 3 goes out. 2 is by itself. So 2 stay inside. After that, go multiply outside number times outside. We have 7 times 5 give you 35 square root of 2 minus 21 square root of 2. After that, you look the number inside the square root. Both are square roots of 2. The number are the same, so therefore you can add or subtract the number outside. So 35 minus 21 give you 14. Keep the square roots of 2. Next, let's look at number 14. Number 14, we have parentheses square roots of 7 plus square roots of 14 times square roots of 7 minus square roots of 14. Here, you have two different methods you can use. You can use the FOIL method, or you can use the difference of 2 square. Okay, so here it will be easier for us to use the difference of 2 square. In order for us to use the difference of 2 square, number inside in the parentheses, the two parentheses, they must be exactly the same. One must be plus, one must be minus. So here we can use the difference of 2 square. All you need to do is just square the first number, square the last number. Your middle sign must be a minus. When you square root, you just write down the number inside. So it'll be 7 inside, okay? Minus 14. So the answer will be negative 7. Next, let's look at number 22. Number 22, here we have square root of 7 minus square root of 11 times parenthesis of 2 square roots of 7 plus 3 square roots of 11. For this, we must use the FOIL method. Okay, so let's do in slow motion to figure it out. So step 1, we're going to multiply these two numbers. So again, outside number stay outside. 2 is outside, so 2 stay outside. Inside we have 7 times 7. Step 2, go multiply these two numbers. 3 is outside, so plus 3. Inside we have 7 times 11. Step 3, multiply this. So we have negative and the 2, so it'll be negative 2 outside. Inside we have 11 times 7. Step 4, multiply these two numbers, negative sign, and 3 is outside, so we have negative 3. Inside we have 11 times 11. Then after that, keep the 2 outside. Now, inside the square roots, here we have pair of 7. So the two numbers, they are the same. You take out. If they are pair, you're looking for pair. So B7 goes out. Then next, bring down the plus 3. Inside the square root, we have 77. There's no pair, so you multiply the two numbers together. So it'll be 77. Bring down the minus 2. Inside you have 77 minus 3. Then here, that's your pair of 11. So 111 goes out. After that, let's multiply these two numbers. So we have 14. We're going to combine the like terms. So let's combine these two. Number inside, okay, number inside the square root, they are exactly the same. So you can add or subtract the number outside. So 3 minus 2 will be a plus 1 square root 77. We don't need to write down the plus 1, okay? The next, back here, become negative 33 because here you have square root of, you have 3, okay, you have 3 times 11, you have 3 times 11, so give you 33. The next, we're going to combine the like term, negative 14 minus 33, that gives you a negative 19, bring down the plus square root 77. Now let's look at number 26. Number 26, we have square roots of 6 minus square roots of 2 squared. So here, we're going to multiply parenthesis itself 2 times. Okay, so write the parenthesis itself 2 times. Then after that, we're going to use the FOIL method. Okay, so step 1, go multiply these two numbers. So that equal to square roots of 6 times 6. Step 2, go multiply these two numbers. So it becomes minus square root of 6 times 2. Step 3, these two numbers. So we have minus square root of 2 times 6. Step 4, multiply these two. Negative, negative become plus, okay? So become plus 2, plus, inside we have 2 times 2. Then after that, let's go back to the front over here. Inside the square root, we have pair of 6. So 1 6 goes out. Keep the minus. Let's break down 6. 6 will be 2 and 3. So you can see here's my pair of 2. So 2 goes out. 3 by itself, so 3 stay inside. Minus 2. I'm sorry, not minus 2. Minus. Break down the 6 will be 2 and 3. So here's my pair of 2. So 2 goes out. 3 stay inside. Plus 2. Plus. Inside there we have pair of 2. So 2 goes out. After that, we are going to combine the like term. Number with number. So 6 plus 2 equal to 8. Then here you have the number inside there exactly the same, so you can combine the number outside. So negative 2, negative give you a negative 4. Keep the square root of 3. Then that is the answer.